Please don't call me arrogant, but I'm European champion and I think I'm a special one. In football, the result is an imposter. You can do things really, really well but not win. There's something greater than the result, more lasting, a legacy. I think the best way to describe him, Arsene Wenger, is as one of the best football managers in history. To be there for 1,000 games is for sure a sign of success and longevity that nowadays is very, very rare. The moral of the story is not to listen to those who tell you not to play the violin but stick to the tambourine. I have top players and I'm sorry, we have a top manager. Please do not call me arrogant because what I say is true. I'm European champion. I'm not one out of the bottle. I think I'm a special one. The dog is fine in Portugal. That big threat is away. You don't have to worry about crime anymore. Look, I'm a coach. I'm not Harry Potter. He is magical, but in reality there is no magic. Magic is fiction and football is real. Pressure is millions of people in the world trying to feed their families. In football, pressure is not having a job. If Roman Abramovich helped me out in training, we would be bottom of the league, and if I had to work in his world of big business, we would be bankrupt. I think the best way to show that we are good is to have beautiful kids. They must be very ugly because we are not good. But they are fantastic kids, so who cares? Young players are a little bit like melons. Only when you open and taste the melon are you 100% sure that the melon is good. It is not a tragedy if you don't win the Champions League. A tragedy is something much more serious. Look at my haircut. I am ready for the war. Omelets, eggs. No eggs, no omelets. And it depends on the quality of the eggs in the supermarket. They are class 1, 2, or 3, and some are more expensive than others, and some give you better omelets. The only thing I can bring to a dinner party is the wine. If I wanted to have an easy job, I would have stayed at Porto. Beautiful blue chair. The UEFA Champions League trophy. God, and after God, me. I was thinking last night, how can I give them a boost and attack. You can't win without suffering. In this moment, we are the best team in the world. The best team in Europe, and I think we are also the best team in England. I am at home in London. I will love this club always. I'm not one to make predictions, but my prediction is that it will be very difficult for Manchester City to win the Champions League this season. If you have a Ferrari and I have a small car, to beat you in a race I have to break your wheel or put sugar in your tank. Some clubs are treated as devils, some as angels. I don't think we are so ugly that we should be seen as the devil, and I don't think Arsene Wenger and David Dane are so beautiful that they should be viewed as angels. I'm not a defender of old or new football managers. I believe in good ones and bad ones, those that achieve success and those that don't. The only thing that comes to my mind is a quote from Mr. Nelson Mandela where he says, "You cannot stop the birds of sorrow from flying over your head, but you can stop them from building nests in your hair." When you enjoy what you do, you don't lose your hair, and Guardiola is bald. He doesn't enjoy football. Look, I'm not a defender of the behavior, because sometimes I can be a similar kid, in some circumstances. But in this case, I think it's too much, and I think Mr. Wenger lost completely his sense of humor. I always said that I don't speak about injuries. Other managers cry and cry and cry. I don't cry. If I speak I am in trouble. If I speak I am not focused on the match. If I speak I am in the headlines. I want to be on holiday in China, with a nice big wall and not to be worried about speaking against the referee. It's not a crisis. It's not a problem. We have players to cope with the injuries. We have a fantastic spirit in the team.